Hello BookTube, it's Louise the Big Head Bookworm. Lovely to see you. Hope you are well today and that you're having a lovely day. I am. I'm here to say that I am going to join Spookathon. So Spookathon is a readathon which starts on Monday, which is the 17th of October, and runs until Sunday the 23rd of October. And as it sounds, it's to do with reading spooky books or thrillers. In my case, it will more than likely be thrillers. Okay, so it is being created, hosted, organised by Lala from Booksandlala, Shannon from Bookerly, and Paige from Pages. I hope I've got them all correct. I have been watching their videos and their announcement videos and what have you, and I just thought I could really fancy a little a-thon. And I was so pleased to see when the challenges came out. I thought, yeah, they're not, restricted or constricting. I can really adapt the books that I would like to read to that. So I thought, oh, I should join it and it'll give me the vibe. I'm going to try and do videos during the week. I'm not going to do one every day. Let's be honest, that's never going to happen. However, I shall try and update through the week. So there are 5 challenges. And the first challenge is, I've got my notes, if you're thinking, what's she looking down for? I've got my notes. The first one is read a thriller. Oh, I can do that. I can read a thriller. The second one is read a book with red on the cover. Okay. Read a book with a spooky word in the title. Read a 2016 release, which I think is cunning, because it would be so tempting to just go for books that have been out for ages, that you know are good or that you've been fancying for ages, but reading it's really a new book, that is. And read a book with a paranormal character or creature. Okay, so I had spotted this book at the library and I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. And it fits quite a few of the challenges. So without further ado, this is the book that I am going to be reading for Spookathon. Now it's a biggie, so it might be my only book for Spookathon, I will admit. It is 6-4 by Hideo Yokoyama. Look at that! Is that not glorious? I just saw it in the library. There it was at the end, and I went, and I was drawn to it immediately. Now, I think I have seen this on somebody's channel, and if it was your channel, I do apologise that I'm not saying who you are, but it was a while ago, but I haven't seen it mentioned anywhere else. And it's a Japanese novel that came out in 2014 in Japan, but it came out in England, in Great Britain, in 2016. So this is brand new this year. And look at it. It's fabulous. It's a Japanese crime novel. Ooh. So a schoolgirl went missing in 1989, and then I gather in late 2002 the stuff starts happening. I don't know any more than that, apart from the fact it's a big Japanese crime novel. I thought, I've got to give it a go. It's a big thriller. Let's do it. So this is it. This is my book for Spookathon. So it's Hideo Yokoyama 6-4. So this hits read a thriller. Read a book with red on the cover. Okay, work with me here. There. And there's tiny little bits down here, but that's red. Now, Booksandlala, in my defence, did say it didn't have to have a lot of red on the cover, which is good because this hasn't, but it does have some. Read a book with a spooky word in the title? No. 6-4? No, not really. Read a 2016 release? Oh yes, this brick will do. And then read a book with a paranormal character creature. I don't know that. I don't think so. From everything I kind of seen, I think it's standard crime fare. But isn't that exciting? I've read books set in Japan. Memoirs of a Geisha spring to mind, but I don't think I've actually read a crime novel set in Japan. Although maybe I have. I can't remember now. So anyway, there we go. In fact, is that Amrita? That's Japanese, isn't it? But I don't think I don't remember that being crime. I remember that having a mystery in it, but it wasn't a crime. I'll leave that there. Anyway, so yes, there we go. This is it. That was I got diverted there. I do apologise. But yes, this is it. This is my book. You're jealous, aren't you? I can understand you being jealous. You're now thinking, how can I get my hands on that brick? Anyway, I borrowed it from the library, and I have been wanting to read it the entire time, but I've kept it for Spookathon. So there we go. So that's 3 of my challenges, and even if I just read this, I would be thrilled. But in case I have a storming week and I get caught into that, did you hear that? And I want to pick up another book at the end. I have a couple of days to spare. Never going to happen, but perhaps I did. I thought I'd pick up The Witch's Daughter by Paula Braxton. Not bad, eh? Can you see that? Yes, you can. So The Witch's Daughter. This is, read a book with a spooky word in the title. Witches. Not particularly spooky, but it was given as one of the words that you could use. And read a book with a paranormal character creature. Well, if it's got a witch in, then that would do. Although I know some witches, and I actually wouldn't say that they were paranormal. But fabulous, yes. But not paranormal. But anyway, that is what so that would hit my other 2. So between these 2 books, I'd hit all 5 challenges. I know, I was so pleased with myself. However, just in case I think, oh, I don't want to read that, or I read it and yet have still more time, I thought I could pick up this, which I haven't shown you. I only got in the last day, but I picked it up from a charity bookshop. Brand new, never been opened. Oh yes, it's Benedict Jacker, Fated, the first Alec Veras novel. And it's a kind of... Fated is the first book in a major new series starring probability mage Alec Veras. So it's set in London. It's set in Camden in London, and it's an alternative London where there are mages, what have you. And he's a mage of some kind, so it's kind of magical stuff. But I thought that looked quite good. I've been fancying it for a while. I picked it up in the library for ages ago and actually never read it. So I thought when I saw it there, brand new, had to be done. So that's a possibility. I have 3 other possibilities. I'm never going to get there, but let's pretend. Let's pretend I might have time. If I do have time, and I don't fancy The Witch's Daughter, but I want to read another book, I'm going to read In the Woods by Tana French, which is my first in the Dublin Murder Squad. So there we go. No red, no new. It doesn't hit anything apart from the thriller, but it'll be fun. Then I've got The Sisters by Claire Douglas. One Lied, One Died. I think it's actually obligatory, isn't it, when you show this book that you go, one lied, one died. Thriller about sisters, I'm thinking. And then the other one is this, The Loney by Andrew Michael Hurley, which I've only just got. And again, I really fancy reading it. And it's atmospheric, and I gather there is a mystery, but it's the kind of atmosphere of it and the kind of chilling nature. I gather. Chilling nature of the book. So there we go. So I've given myself lots of choice, lots of options. The only book that I'm going to say I'm definitely going to read is 6-4. But these, I might treat myself to if I have a storming week. And actually the husband is away 2 nights next week, so maybe I will. Maybe I will instead of... There we go. Isn't that exciting? So my plan is, as I say, to read all these books. Never going to happen, but I'm going to read a lot of these books, and I'm going to do updates during the week as to how it's going. And I would love if you would join. I would love if we all did Spookathon, because then we could all do videos and we could all tell each other what we're reading, and that would be really fun. So it will be lovely if you joined, and I look forward to some fabulous reading and some videos telling you what I've been reading. Lovely to see you, BookTube. Let's do this again. Bye-bye.